Here is a refined, emotionally charged text written from the first-person perspective, but framed in a teaching style as if explaining a method based on 7 Stoic-inspired principles. The aim is not simply to seduce, but to offer a path of integrity, presence, and genuine connection. Use it as a guide to becoming the kind of person someone truly wants to be beside. 1. Master the art of patience. Teach yourself to wait without urgency. Recognize that true connection doesn't bloom under pressure, but in space. In the Stoic view, one focuses on what one can control and releases what one cannot. In practice, you show up, you listen, you allow the relationship to unfold at its own pace. You avoid demanding reciprocation, praising attention, or expecting immediate results. In doing so, you demonstrate that you value the person, not simply the outcome. 2. Display genuine courage. Courage does not mean grandiose heroics. It means showing up as you are, even wounded, uncertain, imperfect. Stoicism emphasizes facing what is difficult rather than fleeing it. In the context of connection, share your truths, admit your doubts, honor your commitments. This kind of courage signals you are someone dependable, someone whose presence holds weight, and that draws trust. 3. Cultivate humility. Know your limitations. Acknowledge you are not flawless. Stoics teach virtue, yes, but they also teach self-awareness of one's nature and role. In relating to another, treat them not as a prize to be won, but as a person to be known. Offer respect. Seek to understand rather than to impress. Humility invites closeness because it removes the barrier of pretense. 4. Be resourceful and adaptive. Life will not always present ideal conditions. Stoicism teaches that what we cannot change must be accepted, and what we can change must be acted upon. In a relationship, when things shift, when one of you is tested, respond rather than retreat. Offer support. Find creative small gestures. Show you are steady not just in the easy moments, but in the ones that require effort. 5. Let reason guide you. Emotion has its place, passion its bloom, but reason gives longevity. In Stoic philosophy, aligning one's actions with reason and virtue is central. In connection, you speak with clarity. You reflect. You choose your responses rather than react impulsively. You hold your values when the moment is tempting. That steadiness becomes a magnet because it offers security. 6. Act with justice. Justice in the Stoic sense means fairness, integrity, treating others as they deserve, not as convenience demands. In relating, you are reliable. You honor your word. You show consistent respect. You don't manipulate. You don't coerce. You don't seek to win someone. You seek to accompany someone. That creates a foundation of trust that is rare and valuable. 7. Infuse creativity into your presence. While Stoicism often emphasizes the inner, the unseen, living out virtue in everyday life requires innovation. The practice of living well isn't rigid repetition of formulas. It's the creative application of values. In a relationship, imagine how you can bring small acts that speak of you and me, not just me. A thoughtful question, a shared silence, a moment improvised. Such details build connection beyond the obvious. Putting it all together, if you follow these 7 principles, patience, courage, humility, resourcefulness, reason, justice, creativity, you don't merely attempt to seduce in the superficial sense. You become someone who can be worthy of deep regard. You plant the conditions in which a meaningful emotional bond can grow. Here is how you might use this approach. Each morning, choose one principle to focus on. Let it frame your attitude in your interactions. During your day, reflect, how did I show patience? Where did I act with courage? Was I just in my treatment of someone? In your encounters, remember that the person before you is not a goal, but a fellow human being. See her story, respect her pace, offer your presence. In your words and gestures, keep them consistent with your character. When you promise something, deliver it. When you commit, be there. In your silence and calm, allow your presence to speak. You don't have to fill every moment with words. Sometimes being steady and open is more powerful than anything said. Accept that the outcome, whether a deep connection, affection, or something else, is not entirely in your control. But what is in your control is who you become, how you show up, how you act. Stoicism teaches precisely that. Focus on your own virtue and action. Let external results follow as they will. If you live this way, you may not simply seduce. Rather, you will attract what is true, lasting, worth having. And if she responds, it won't be because of tricks, but because of your living integrity. Walk this path. Let each day refine you. Let each interaction become a chance to practice.